Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. This is Tina with Life in the Piedmont. I am so thankful you're here. We are in our kitchen today and we are going to be canning a soup base. And I had mentioned this on, I think, one of my lives or something, and I had interest in people wanting me to show how I'm doing it. So I wanted to bring you along today and show you what I'm going to be making. But the first thing that I have to do is get my tomatoes. I gotta get my tomatoes all going here. I put these on, these are all the tomatoes that I grew in my garden this year. And they have been cooking on low all night long. I'm gonna turn them off and we are gonna get them in our strainer. And I think I've showed you this before. And we are gonna get some of this extra pulp and skin and get this thickened up, because this soup will be a tomato-based soup with vegetables. So let me get going here, friends, and get these all put in and start straining all this up, and I will keep moving along here. All right, I am just about done with the tomatoes and straining everything. And you be very careful. This is very hot. So we are gonna pour the rest of it in because it's mostly liquid, and I'll strain it to get the pulp out. And just for me, it just makes it that much easier for me. And I've already strained a good portion. That's the pulp. I think I'm actually gonna dehydrate this and turn it into a tomato powder, which is really helpful when I'm making, say, tacos or something. I can use it as an additional seasoning on rice or something like that. It gives it some pretty good flavor. So I'm just gonna sit here and keep straining and getting all the pulp separated from the tomato juice. It is a satisfying thing to do. So I'm just gonna keep doing this and I will bring you back. I have my jars soaking in hot soapy water because I need to sanitize them. And before you start any type of canning, it is really, really important that you wash and sanitize your jars and rings. I know there are different, I've seen different people do different things, but I've really tried. You gotta follow the guidelines on this. So I'm just making sure I've had all my jars and my rings in here in hot water and soap. And I learned this trick from my friend Leanne. She uses a brush to clean her jars, and this brush is that's the only thing it does in my house, is clean my canning jars. And you want to make sure that they are rinsed thoroughly. So I give everything a really good scrub and around the rims. It's a good time too to check to make sure there's no chips or cracks in your jars as you wash them. And because if you do find a chip or a crack, that's not something that is going to be safe for you to use in your canning project that you're doing. Well, friends, I did it again. I didn't hit the record button, so I do apologize. So what I did is I took a bag of frozen vegetables and I opened them up and I poured them in each jar. This is where we're gonna start at first. And then I need to get my chopstick out. So now I have my strainer on here for a couple of reasons. I'm not finding my funnel, but I'm gonna use this as my little funnel because I don't want any extra seeds or pulp in there. Maybe I need to move this back a little further. So now we're gonna just ladle, whoops, that was my fault. Now we're gonna ladle are tomatoes that I cooked down overnight, and then I've pureed up. And you probably can't see, but there's just a lot of seeds. It's okay. I think I'm just gonna have to keep the seeds for right now. We'll just keep filling the jars till we get about an inch head space, which is just about right there. I could probably, there we go. And then I'm gonna come in and you're gonna make sure that you debubble everything. Just like so. And you have to have a wet paper towel, make sure. And again, another opportunity to check all your jars to make sure that there's no cracks. Get anything that you spilt wiped off. As you can see here, I made a mess. And then you're gonna take your lids, which I've had soaking in hot water, and we're gonna hand tighten it. And then we're gonna carry it over so carefully and place it in our pressure canner where I have about 3 quarts of water, and we are gonna pressure can this for about an hour and 25 minutes on, I think my pressure is 12. I got 6 jars. I have no more frozen vegetables, so we're gonna take 6 jars. I still have tomato sauce left, which is fine. I had to turn the light off, but you see the steam? You want a steady steam coming out, and let it go for about 10 minutes before you put your weight on. All right, it has been steaming for about 10 minutes now. We're gonna come in and place our weight on here. Be careful because you could burn yourself. And then the pressure is gonna go up, and once it reaches the proper pressure, that's when you're gonna start counting your time. And so again, gonna go about 12 pounds of pressure here for 1 hour and 25 minutes. There are my 6 quarts of a soup base. Vegetable soup, a stew, chicken, and any other meal you wish to add it to, you can. It already has your vegetables and tomatoes all in it. So as you can see, I have pulled them out. They are laying out. I will not touch them. They will rest for the next 12 to 24 hours. And then I will take the lid off, wash the jars, label them, and put them on my pantry shelf. So I hope you enjoyed this video about making a soup base. And again, this is so versatile. You can use it for just about anything that you want. But I am gonna use it specifically for soups that I make over the winter, and I will bring you along when I do those soups. So hope you enjoyed this video, everybody. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Give me a thumbs up and share this channel out, because that does help my channel grow, and I appreciate that. All right, we'll see you on the next video. Bye, everyone. Be blessed.